Wolfpack fans, we're live here at M Health Fairview Center for the crosstown rivalry between Woodbury Park, Cottage and Talbot for this draw. Why not start it this way? Encroachment, whistles everywhere. Woodbury controls, Glasgow dumps it deep. Pair of 26s battle up as Freeman and Olsen battle. Olsen gets it out front. Schlaben has it, goes across, no one there. Daly now controls. He's able to chip it by Tarleton. Icing waved off. Talbot controls now as he heads up out of his zone. Gets that one up to Glasgow, so he goes off his stick. Dahlstrom turns, gets it back deep. Tarleton reverses on Voss, gets up to Glasgow. Glasgow's straight on, Voss with the save. Wolfpack exits the zone here as Corkish has it. He gets across the neutral zone, tries to go to Rude, that's just out of his reach. Moss now controls, he's bodied. Puck gets to the blue line, gets past Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom races back. He turns, reverses, gets it back to Rude. Rude over to Schwartz. Schwartz up to Corkish, so that would evade his stick and will go down for icing. 15:52 left in the period. Henry Voss in the net for the Wolfpack. And for Woodbury is junior Jet Strub. Sand will take this defensive zone draw. Whistles everywhere again. Lucius and Sand. This one's one to the half wall. Puck squirts out front. McMorrow controls. He goes up the wall. That's kept in. Sand now controls. He gets it out to the neutral zone. Simmers controls. He gets it back to his defensive partner. McMorrow bunches Lucius. Berlin now with the head of steam as he crosses the blue line, tries to go to Stasio, that's out his reach. And Simmers controls, he's hit by Sand. Sand now steals, he gets it deep. He gets it as far as the top of the circles. Woodbury able to knock it out to the neutral zone. Wolfpack on the quick transition. Rude now. Him and Belak battle. Moss now steps in. He controls, reverses the cork. Rude, that one evades his stick. Lucius tries to get it, takes a hit from Rude. Belak now, across to Tarleton. Dahlstrom keeps it in, that one's on. Strub steers it to the corner. Alberts gets it up the wall, that's about as it. Corkish now, he walks down, that one's sticked away by Strub. Lucius now controls, he gets it up to Glasgow. Glaskow's got a step on Dahlstrom. He's able to ride him into the net. Looks like Dahlstrom would go to the penalty box here. Looks like Dahlstrom would go to the penalty box for holding at 14:36. Looks like Glasgow drove hard to the net and was grabbed by Dahlstrom. Sand will take the draw against Talbot. Encroachment on the backside. There's something new. Sand will be escorted out. Now Woodbury is escorted out. Glasgow to McMorrow now. This was won by Glasgow's. This is for Schlaben. Schlaben now controls. Schlaben walks to the middle. Down to Glasgow's. Back up top to Schlaben. He shoots. That was steered away, deflected by Sand up high. Glasgow controls. He goes to Olsen. Olsen over to Schlaben. Schlaben for Glasgow. So that's stopped. Had away by Voss. Freeman able to get that loose puck and send it all the way down as the Wolfpack go for a change. Schlabman will head up the ice now. Tries to go wide to Z partner Tarleton. Tarleton steps around Berlin, but Lucas there to clean up the mess. Gets as far as center, and Woodbury transitions back. Glasgow's now. He's over the line. Goes wide, glove save easy by Voss. The little fistful of glove for Talbot as he skates by. 13:42 left. 106 left in the power play. Looks like we got the Olsen brigade at the referee stripes. This one stuck, just sneaks by the post. Wolfpack catch a break as that one deflected out front and just skittered by Rude now on the intercept. He leads the rush. 2-on-3. He chips it deep. Looks like he'll win the race to the puck. Belak, though, rubs him up against the wall. Korkic steals. He wraps it around. That's a goal. Korkic steals the puck from behind the net, walks out front, and stuffs it between Strub's legs. Wolfpack lead 1-0 on that short-handed goal. Good effort from Rude and Korkic on that penalty kill forecheck. Able to cause a turnover, get the puck, and get to the front of the net. Wolfpack strike first. Some jousting here. Moskowitz this one back though, but Glasgow's able to tip it by Nadler and gets it deep into the zone. Moskowitz this one chips it by D. He's in a race with Tarleton. He's knocked down. Goes hard into the end wall. Tarleton up quick to Olsen. Olsen in on the one. He reaches around. That one dissipates his stick as he tries to make the room. Puck skitters around and Freeman able to control and get all the way down for icing. 10 seconds left in the power play for Woodbury. Good time for possibly one more rush. Schwartz intercepts now. He goes up to Sand. Puck will skip into the Royals bench. Should be a neutral zone face-off. 12:27 left in the period. Sand versus Corlett on the draw. This one's won back by Woodbury as Belak controls. He looks. Nice outlet to the center. Puck though tipped off Bellows' stick and Wolfpack able to get it back in. Woodbury quick on the counter though as Bellows gets it deep into the corner. Hansen first on the puck. He's bumped off. Schwartz knocks down Hansen as Dahlstrom gets it. Royals able to get it deep into the zone. Wolfpack quick on the transition though as Moss now heads up the ice. They complete their line change. Moss in the center. That shot. That one's off Strub's glove and over the net. Korkic holds. Has that one go outside the zone. The pressure from Rudin. Lucas now intercepts just inside his zone. Gets it over to Berlin. Berlin goes wide to Moss. That's off his skate and in. Rudin Richter battle. Korkic joins the break. Rudin escapes. He's held up by Rudin. Korkic gets it up top of Berlin. Berlin goes across to Lucas. Lucas now walks in. That's straight on. Strub saves, sticks it away. Puck gets up to the blue line. Berlin able to keep it in momentarily as Lucius now heads up the ice. Berlin and Lucius tangle. Puck's out in front. That's in the slot. That one's steered away by Rudin, just wide. Rudin gets a second chance. That one's out in front and bad scramble. Talich now Gonna try to get out of the zone. We'll tangle up here along the sidewall here. Eventually the Royals able to get deep into the zone as Berlin now controls behind his net. He reverses, tries to go to Lucas. That one's off the side of the net though. Cottage has it. He goes up to try to get it to Rude, but that one's intercepted by Alberts, and Royals content to get it deep back into the zone. Lucas controls. Berlin spins away, loses control of that puck. Glaskos now has it. As Sand sneaks in, now he goes, but he reverses it, leaves it for Lucas. Lucas tries to go up the wall. Schlabman now gets battled with Lucas along the wall. Rude slides in to help. Schlabman and Lucas. Schlabman is able to control, gets it up to Glaskos. Glaskos walks, that one's shot. That one's over the net. Eventually the net comes off, and puck will remain deep in the Wolfpack zone. Wolfpack caught out there with a long change, and in the end, puck will stay in their zone for this defensive zone face-off. Sand will take it against Corlett. This one won back by the Wolfpack. That one's straight on. Voss patted away. McMorrow goes high off the wall, gets it out of the zone. Belak go in a race with his counterpart number 8. Sand intercepts that clearing attempt. Daly now out there. Royals able to escape, get it over to center, and dump it wide as Milos has to get it out. Transition now. Richter has it. He gets it to top of circle. He bats it down. Kaplan now controls. He spins and leaves it for Nather. Nather now escapes. He heads up leading the rush. He goes to DeStasio. That's off his stick. Top of their own. Daly now pressuring Richter. Wolfpack turn it over. Kaplan tries to go up front to Daly. That was just off his stick. Daly tries to go up top. Glaskos able to chip by Schwartz. Glaskos and Dahlstrom battle. Korkish comes in to help. He's now walled off by Olsen, but able to keep control. He spins, goes down. As Talbot joins the fray. Korkish now escapes with it. He gets it up to Moss. Moss steps around Tarleton. Moss has it. He goes, tries to go to Korkish. That one's in his skates though. Korkish and Moss double team the Royals. That one's popped out. Strub though able to paddle it back behind the net. Korkish gets it up to Schwartz. Schwartz, that one's right on. Puck's loose. Rebound goes just wide. McMorrow no. He goes down to Moss. Moss walled off by Talbot, and Richter able to control. He turns, tried to get all the way down the ice. That one hits his own player and only gets the center. Quick transition. Moss has it. That one's deflected away by Tarleton. Sand now down the end wall. He's walled off. Spins, controls, tries to go up the wall. Simmers and Schwartz battle. Schwartz able to win that race. Get back to the top of the circle. Sand able to control. He fires it deep into the zone. Tarleton able to pull it around to Stasio and get it up to Rudin. Rudin tips it in. Lucas now first bad back. He goes D to Berlin. Berlin up to Daly. Daly tips it to center. Slavin goes to Slavic. Slavic gets it in. Puck careens around. Berlin able to control in the slot. Gets it to Sand. Sand gets it to the red line, dumps it in. Puck's in the neutral zone. Rude races. He goes far side. It was a shot pass attempt. But it's just on the outstretched reach of Moss. Korkish again out front. He stole another one. He's grabbed and hooked. Delayed penalty coming on the Royals here. It's like high stick will be the call. Woodbury bench not too happy as Bolin throws his head back in disgust on that call. Wolfpack go to the power play, 6:12 left in the first. It's like Rudin will go for high sticking. Wolfpack will start with their second unit here. Face-off will be to Strub's right. This one's won by Glasscouse to the back. Woodbury clears it up to the line, and that's it. Nather to Freeman. Freeman down low to McMorrow. Back to Freeman. Across to Nather. Nather shoots. Straight on. Strub with the save. 146 left of the power play. Woodbury wins this draw again. Wolfpack don't collapse. Able to keep it in momentarily. Woodbury comes back 2-on-2. Play will be whistled off sides at the blue line. Glasscouse just ahead of the fray here. As he and Eschweiler busted up the ice. Looks like we had a stick laying down there for quite some time, but the referees missed that one. Neutral zone face-off here as Eschweiler and Moss take the draw. This one's stalemated and eventually gets back to Rude here. Rude will slow things down as we have 1:27 left in the period. Or power play. Corkus heads up the ice, leaves it for Rude. Rude through the neutral zone. Controls as he crosses the blue line. He'll take a lap around. He's pressured. Leaves it for Corkish. Corkish has it. He goes hard around. Eschweiler beats Rude to the race, and he's able to tip it all the way down into the Wolfpack zone. Schwartz now will control. Hold it up behind his net as he heads up the ice. Schwartz goes to Corkish. Corkish tries to go to Rude, but that one's going to go right on net. Strub leaves it for Tarleton. Tarleton gets it as far as the blue line. Schwartz now controls. He walks, leaves it for Rude. Rude goes down to Corkish. Corkish one-timer to Rude. That one's just a bit high as it rings off the end glass. Royals get it out to the neutral zone. Quick transition though as Corkish now carries it in, leaves it for Moss. Moss patrols up to Corkish. Corkish over to Schwartz. Schwartz over to Rude. Rude up top to... That one's deflected away out front by Tarleton. Up into the netting. 18 seconds left on the Wolfpack power play. Quick little passing play, but Tarleton able to go down and block that shot. Deflected high into the netting. 4:30 left in the period. Estacio will take this offensive zone face-off. This is one to the Royals. Royals able to get it to the blue line. That one goes off Freeman's glove and all the way down into their zone. Nather now controls. He goes to McMorrow. That one's pressured and as Davis pressured the turnover and able to get it down as they kill off that penalty. Freeman now leads the breakout, but that one skitters off his stick. That one's end up. Shot was deflected by Woodbury, but in the meantime, net is off the pegs again. 3:56 left in the period. Face-off will be to Boss's right. This little housekeeping, the Saturday's game at home, the varsity will now be going at noon, and JV will start at 2. Times for flip-flop to hopefully get a good number of fans out to the girls section playoff game, semifinals as they battle Apple Valley. Back to the action here as Estacio leads the rush over the blue line. He snakes around Tarleton. Goes up top. That one goes off Dahlstrom's heel and out of the zone. Dahlstrom has a little trouble. Woodbury ends up getting Schwartz. Schwartz tries to get it out. That's stolen by Talbot. He knocks Talbot down. Cork has it. He tries to flip it up. That one's high stick and knocked down by Tarleton. Face-off will be back in the Royal zone as 3:23 left. Schwartz will take this offensive zone face-off. This one's stalemated over the wall. Puck gets to the blue line. Berlin, though, able to turn and get it deep. Korkish with the head of steam as he wraps around the net. He's pinched off. Rude overskates that one. Puck in the feet. Korletz gets it up to the blue line and out. Berlin, though, takes it. He's content to get it right back deep as Slavic races back for it. He gets it up the wall, intercepted by Korkish. Korkish to Rude. Rude spins. He gets it to Lucas. Lucas tries to go to Moss. That one's deflected off a few sticks. Rude now controls. He goes wide to Moss. Moss tries to go back to Korkish. Rude gets it tapped out front, and that's steered away by Straub. Wolfpack keep the pressure on, though, as Rude has it. He goes up top to Berlin. Berlin has it. That was rang off the pipe and out. Lucas controls it. He goes down to Rude. Rude walks. Fights off a few stick checks. Puck gets out to Berlin. He shoots. That one's deflected away. Wolfpack with the control. Lucas now controls. He shoots. That one's blocked by Hansen. Hansen gets it to the blue line, and Woodbury ices the puck to relieve the pressure. 2:06 left in the period. Face-off will be back in the Royal zone to the left of Strub. Talge step in and take this draw. He tries to sneak around Eschweiler. Wolfpack. Puck escapes into the Wolfpack zone. Nather turns. Tries to go to Daly. Daly takes a bump through the neutral zone. Nather up. He pokes it in. Puck rattles around here as Woodbury comes in. As Simmers tried to go to Glasgow, so that was just out of his reach. Kaplan now on the quick turnaround. He spins, holds, gives it to Freeman. Freeman goes wide with it. Sand will be the first on the puck. DeStasio comes to help. Royals able to escape, though, as Glasgow tips it to Alberts. He's bodied off the puck. Freeman has it. He goes hard off the glass. Puck escapes into the Royal zone, and Tarleton will slow things down here as he stops behind his net. Tarleton looks to go one-way, stops, reverses as we hit the 1 minute mark left in the first. Tarleton long outlet, that one evades Glasgow's skate, and face-off will be back in the Royals' defensive zone. Wolfpack send out the top unit here for this final 53 seconds. That's Korkis versus Lucius. Nope, that'll be actually Rude stepping in instead. He wins this one just on the outreach stretch of Korkish. Korkish races over to gets it deep, and that one actually skitters all the way around the net. Puck gets to the blue line and out. Face-off will be in the neutral zone here. Top line versus top line as Korkish and Talbot take this neutral zone face-off. Talbot now streaks in. Looks like Dahlstrom would be heading back to the box as he came down with a slash on Talbot there, ended up breaking his stick. Royals go to the power play here with 32 seconds left of the period. Talbot versus Rude. Encroachment on the backside, whistle blows. Schwartz able to swoop in on this draw and get it all the way down. Schlappman will control this one as he heads up the ice, gives it over to Tarleton. Tarleton goes wide to Glasgow has it. He shoots. That one's patted away by Voss. Corkus pressures Schlotman. He's able to turn, get it out. Rude wins the race, but that ends the period. Wolfpack take a 1-0 lead into the dressing room here. 1:28 will remain on the power play for the Royals as they come back out for the second.
Everybody wave to Molly. Hi, Molly. Everybody wave.
Welcome back for the second period, Wolfpack fans. Wolfpack will start this period shorthanded. 1:28 left in the. So is this working or not?
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Okay. Corkus and Talbot here for this neutral center ice face-off. Pucks one back to the Woodbury's blue line. Schlotman gets it over to Tarleton. Tarleton goes wide to Koskos. That's out of his reach, and Freeman able to get it all the way down. Schlotman races ahead as he gets over the Wolfpack blue line. Schlotman takes the lap. Up top to Glasgow. Glasgow tries to go to Talbot. That's off to his backhand side and handcuffs him a little bit. Talbot sneaks in. That one's blockered away by Voss. Adler's knocked down to the ice by Olsen. Puck squirts out. Freeman gets it as far as the blue line. That one's shot high and wide by Tarleton. Glasgow turns, shoots. That one's steered away. Pair of Royals run into each other. Puck's out in the slot, and Rude able to get it all the way down. 31 seconds left in the power play for Woodbury. As Olsen tips this one in. Voss reaches for it, has a little hand problem with it. Sand able to control and get it down the ice. Belak now controls as he heads up the ice. He goes to Lucius. That's tipped by Lucas. He races in, tries to go back door. That one's off Lucas's skates. 3-on-2 battle down there. Kaplan had a chance to get that one out, but was knocked down by Lucius. Puck is skittered out. We got 2-on-2 as D'Estasio replaces. Shot goal. D'Estasio jumped on the ice for Dahlstrom, who was making the change. Puck found his stick. He comes in 2-on-1 with Kaplan, and Kaplan deposits that one up over Stubbs' blocker. Wolfpack take a 2-0 lead. This puck's one back. The Royals able to get it deep. Voss has that one snake under his stick. McMorrow in the slot to clear that one away. Tries to get it to Sand. That one goes off a stick. Schwartz cleans up the mess. He gets it out to the neutral zone. Sand with the head of steam. He goes around Belak. Belak, though, able to recover and force him wide. He reverses to McMorrow. McMorrow now bodied up by Davis. D'Estasio comes to help. Sand now comes to help. Sand on the rejump. That's steered away. Block Patted away, sorry, by Strub. Puck laid there. Puck gets up to the blue line and out. Schwartz and Dahlstrom go D to D, and Dahlstrom gets it deep as the Wolfpack make a change. McMorrow bodies that one down. Puck up against the wall. Gets out to Freeman. Freeman goes to Nather. Nather right out front. That one's patted away by Strub. Rude controls. He gets it down to Moss. Moss goes to Korkish. Korkish leaves it for Rude. Rude walks out of the corner. He tries to hit Moss. That one's aerial over his stick. Quick reversal. Korkish tries to get it right out to Rude. That one's sticked away. Korkish and Moss battle. Belak sneaks in. He chips it to the sidewall. And Hansen's able to get it deep into the zone. He takes a hit. Nather now controls. He's bumped out of the ice. Able to get it up to Rude though. Rude then gets it up to Korkish. Korkish leaves it for Rude. Rude steps in. That one's shot goal. Nifty little passing play in the neutral zone by Rude and Korkish. Korkish leaves it for Rude. He walks in, uses the D as a screen and goes high over Strub's glove to make it a 3-0 Wolfpack lead. And with that, Strub heads to the bench and Michael Petraszewski will take over for Strub here with 13:33 left in the second period. This face-off's won back into the Woodbury zone as Richter wraps it around. Kaplan intercepts but falls. Puck squirts out to the neutral zone. Talage fumbled with it a little bit, caused Daly to go off sides. Face-off will be back in the neutral zone. Daly chipped that one by the D. That one's steered wide. Puck gets up to Lucas. Lucas turns, gets it deep. Puck, it's all the way around the half wall though. Daly chips it down to Tallis. He tries to go in front. That one's knocked down by Eschweiler. Puck eventually gets out to the Wolfpack front of the net, and Wolfpack's able to clear. We got a 3-on-1 back the other way. Centering pass is knocked down by Lucas and gets to the corner. Lucas now still battles. Puck gets out. Schlabben looked to be offsides, but Wolfpack will steer ahead with Tallich. He's 1-on-1. And Petraszewski makes his first save of the night. McMorrow interchanges with D'Estasio. D'Estasio goes to Schwartz. That one's deflected away. McMorrow gets knocked down behind the net as the Woodbury escorts themselves out of the zone with this. Schwartz able to intercept though in the neutral zone and gets it deep. Eschweiler has some trouble with it. He's hit by McMorrow. Puck pops out. Sand tries to tip it by Alberts. Alberts low controls. He gets it wide to Glasshouse. Glasshouse has got to step on Dahlstrom, but he's able to muscle enough to pull that one off his stick and intercept. Dahlstrom now controls. He reverses it to D'Estasio. D'Estasio tries to go high off the glass. That one's knocked down by Simmers with the hand. And Woodbury next to touch. Face-off should be all the way down in the Royals zone here with the hand pass. Not sure what happened here, but Ruden's slow to get up. He's hobbled to the bench. Face-off will be to Petraszewski's left. Korkish will take this draw against Lucius. Lucius wins this one back. Puck's wrapped around hard. Rude keeps it in momentarily. Puck squirts to the neutral zone. Nather steps up. That one's off of Korkish. Now he controls. He spins, leaves it for Freeman. Freeman goes up. Unfortunately, that one misses Moss' stick and go all the way down for icing. 11:35 left in the second. Face-off will be back to Voss's right. Good reminder, this Saturday's game, JV and varsity will flip times. Varsity will be at noon. JV will be at 2 for grandparents' night. Girls section game at 2 o'clock at Apple Valley. They upset the number 2 seed Cretin last night, 3-1. Moss now streaks in. He tries to sneak around to get it over to Nather, but that one's neatly knocked down by Slavic. Korkic gets a shot on net. Petruzzi with another save. A couple of other saves. Petruzzi standing tall. 3 or 4 saves there as the puck laid. Nather intercepts in the neutral zone. He turns and gets it deep. Ruud and Slavic race. Slavic tips it over to Slotman. Slotman goes high off the glass. Not far enough for icing as Lucas controls. He wings it around. Kaplan lifts his stick. Puck gets out to the neutral zone as Glasgow controls. He tries to dump it in. That goes off Lucius. Puck gets to Davis. Davis goes hard around. Talbot and Freeman battle. Puck squirts deep behind the net as Talbot holds and controls. He chips it neatly to Lucas. Lucas chips it to Freeman. Freeman gets it to Daly. Daly now circles back into his own zone. He tries to hit Talich. That one just in his feet, unable to touch it, and will go down for icing. 10:24, face-off will be back to Boss's left. Sand will take this draw against Talbot. This one's stalemated out front. Puck eventually to Lucas, but he runs into Berlin. Berlin then gets it up to McMorrow. McMorrow leaves it for Sand. Sand's got a head of steam. He's able to chip it deep into the zone as Lucas reverses it, gets it back to D'Estasio. Puck gets up the half wall. That one sneaks out to center as Talbot and Berlin in a race. Berlin first back. He chips off the wall. Talbot able to knock it down. Puck though right back to Berlin. He goes around. Berlin now has it as you see it behind his net. He tries to go. That one's knocked down by Woodbury as Wolfpack scramble to make a change. Woodbury quick gets it up. Glasgow has it and just chips it into the zone. Eschweiler and Dahlstrom on the race. Dahlstrom wins it, leaves it for Schwartz. Schwartz up the wall to Moss. Moss gets it to Korkic as they lead 2-on-2. He slides over to Ruud. Ruud shoots. That one's deflected high over the net. Moss now gets it down to Korkic. Korkic spins, reverses it to Ruud. Ruud tries to go to Korkic. That one's shot high over the net as he was snuck away as in the slot. Puck escapes all the way back to the Wolfpack blue line as Schwartz controls. He gets to the red line. He dumps it in. Moss and Tarleton in the race. Tarleton wins that race as Albert gets it up. Dahlstrom intercepts. He gets to the red line. That one's dumped back in. Ruud now races with Richter. Richter wins that one. He whips it around. Albert's able to tip it out to the neutral zone where Freeman controls. He reverses it over to Schwartz. Schwartz to Kaplan. He tips it deep. Talich and Richter race. Puck's in the corner as Lucius then ties up Talich. He's able to get it up to the neutral zone where Freeman now controls. Freeman races ahead. He gets to the red line, dumps it in. Puck goes all the way around. Talich controls. He tries to go to Daly. That hits a few skates. Puck eventually bounces on to Petruzewski, and he covers. 8:11 left in the period. Face-off will be in the Royals' defensive zone to Petruzewski's left. My meteorologist here in the booth just informed me that there was a tornado in Wisconsin. First ever here in February. Back to the action, though. Hopefully everybody's safe. Simmons carries it over the blue line, eventually banged around, gets it out to the blue line, and Lucius dumps it deep into the zone where Freeman controls. Freeman goes, tries to flip it out, just enough to get over a few sticks. Schlautman has it, he turns, he gets it deep. That one takes a weird bounce. Scramble out front, Voss one save, two save, and eventually whistled. Puck took a weird bounce. Voss had it, left it behind the net. Woodbury swooped in there and snuck around the backside. Lucius was out front all by himself. Puck found his stick, Had a couple whacks at it. Bostow standing tall, keeping that puck out, and keeping that score 3-0 Wolfpack. Talbot and Rude will take this defensive zone face-off for the Wolfpack. Puck one to the half wall. Rude tries to go wide to Moss. That one's intercepted. Puck eventually gets back to the Wolfpack behind the net. Berlin whips it around just out of the reach of Rude, and that'll go down for icing. Looks like a tornado. A little update on that. Tornado was recorded at 5:30 near Albany, Wisconsin. Well, global climate change in effect here, folks. Back to the action, 7:15 face-off of me to Voss's left, Talich. And Glasgow's take it. Talich wins this one to the half wall. Puck gets to the blue line. Puck squirts out. Talich tips it up to Young. Young now has it. He shoots. That one's right on. Petruzewski with the save. As Grandma Dawn lets up an ecstatic cheer from the Woodbury section on that save by Michael. Talbot to win this draw over to the wall. Puck gets up as far as the half wall, and a few bodies collide. Young tries to get this one out front. Taliesin turns, gets it out front. Petruzewski able to glove that puck as it sneaks out front. 6:50 left in the period. Shots in the first period. Wolfpack had 10. Woodbury had 9. Barkos will take this draw against Lucius. Barkos this was one to Moss. Moss gets it up to Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom turns. That one's knocked out in front. Woodbury quick to control. Simmons tries to hit a streaking Rudin, but that one's intercepted. Korkic gets this one up to Rude. He's got Moss coming in late. Or, excuse me, Dahlstrom. That one's off his stick. Korkic able to steal this, gets up to Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom's shot, that one's just wide, looking for a tip, no one there. Schwartz over, keeps it in, he gets it down to Korkic. Korkic to Rude. Rude double team. Korkic comes to help. Now Moss has it. That one's though intercepted by Belak, and he heads the rush up. Simmers gets it as far as the blue line, tips it in. Schwartz wins that race back, leaves it for Moss. Moss over to Korkic. Korkic right up to Rude. Rude spins, waits for more help from the Calvary. He takes a big hit though as he gets down to Korkic. That one's though stolen off his stick, and Woodbury heads up the ice. I got a feeling this one's going to be a big hit one way or the other. Oh, it sounded bigger than it was. McMorrow tips it to Sand. Sand is knocked down. Tarleton now in control as he heads up to the neutral zone. He gets over the blue line. Tries to go through Freeman's legs. That one's steered away to the corner. Nather slides over. He takes the puck, gets it up to McMorrow. McMorrow has it. He leaves it over to Freeman. Freeman right on. Petruzewski steers that one to the side. As another hoot goes up from Grandma Dawn. Woodbury able to do quick counter here though as Glasgow has it. That was flipped on. Voss out of that catcher's crouch. Snags it out of the midair. Face off will be back in the Wolfpack D zone. 4:57 left in the period. Corlex and Talich for this offensive zone. Corlex wins that one. Puck though deflected into the corner. Kaplan tries to get that out. That one's kept in though by Slavic. Slavic tries to get it deep, but looks like there'll be a Woodbury penalty after it's all said and done here. as Hansen goes to the box for interference. 4:46 left in the period. Wolfpack go to their power play. Wolfpack send out that top unit. Kaplan will take the draw here against Lucius. This one's one to the half wall. Puck eventually skids back to Schlappman. He's able to turn and get it all the way down the ice. Schwartz back. He will hold the 40. Leaves it for Korkish as he heads up the ice. Korkish, the head of steam, evades two Woodbury defenders. Leaves it for Rude. Rude tries to go to Kaplan. That one sticked away. In the end, Wolfpack knocked that one down with a high stick. Face-off will be back in the defensive zone here. It'll be DeVos's left. 1:34 left in the power play. Puck stalemated in the face-off. Rude slides in, take control of it. He leaves it for Schwartz. Up the ice they come. Schwartz goes to Rude. That one's off, just out his outstretched arms. Talbot able to steal that, gets it deep. Schwartz tries to leave it for Korkish. Talbot reads it and intercepts it. Rude now out up the ice. He leaves it for Moss. Moss has got a head of steam. Schlappman though able to close the gap and make it difficult for him. Moss leaves it for Rude. Rude goes off the pipe from the side. Schwartz able to control for a second. Olsen though able to steal it. He goes in. 5-hole on Voss. Woodbury scored short-handed goal. Puck came out to Schwartz. He fumbled with it a little bit. Olsen able to tip it by him. Get that head of steam and momentum, and he's able to go in all alone on the breakaway and slide it between Voss's legs. 54 seconds remain in the power play. Lead cut 3-1. Sand will take this draw against Eschweiler here in the neutral zone. Sand wins this one back to Freeman. Freeman gets up to McMorrow. McMorrow tips it deep. Races on, but Davis should win that draw. He gets it up. Nather controls it. He walks. He holds. He leaves it for D'Estasio. D'Estasio up to Freeman. Freeman goes up top to Nather. Nather has that one. I believe they call that the whiff. Puck gets up to the half wall. Nather slides down. Nather's going to go to the box for interference at 3:08. That'll kill off the remaining 22 seconds of power play. We'll play a little 4-on-4 for 22 seconds. Glasshouse wins this one back. Puck's deflected wide. That was right on. Voss Johnny on the spot though. Able to snag that one and get a cover. Puck came hard off the wall. Voss goes for Rude again. Rude wins this one back. Schwartz has it. He turns, reverses it for Rude. He is able to get it up the ice to Korkish. Korkish is walled off by Glasgow. Schlappman has it. He spins. That one's deflected and knocked down by Dahlstrom. Korkish in a race now with Tarleton. Korkish enough pressure, but Tarleton able to spin off it. He gets it up to Talbot. Talbot goes wide to Glasgow. Glasgow tries to leave it for Hansen. Hansen shoots. That one's steered away by Voss. Rude able to get that rebound and shoot it all the way down. Moss will be the first one to get this puck. He plays a little cat and mouse with Petruzewski. He spins. Eventually he's bodied by Schlappman. Puck's able to get to Olsen. He goes to Glasgow, so that evades his stick. Moss quick on the forecheck, causes a turnover by Kaplan at neutral zone. He's able to get it deep into the zone. Glasgow's able to tip it back. Now Belak heads up the ice. He goes wide to Glasgow's. Glasgow's play is called off. Play is called offsides as Olsen's foot was in the air. The referees in the stands are calling for interference on that. I'm not sure they're going to get their wish. Sand and Eschweiler take this neutral zone face-off. Eschweiler escorted out. Lucius now steps in. He tries to go through Sand. Puck gets to McMorrow. He's able to get it all the way down the ice. 40 seconds left in the power play for Woodbury. Belak will control. He goes. That's just on the outstretched hands of Davis. Davis able to control though and get it deep into the zone. Dahlstrom has some with the referee. McMorrow bumps his guy, knocks down. Sand tries to get over and grab it. Woodbury able to control though. Belak ends up get that shot. That's steered away by Voss. Dahlstrom and Lucius battle. Schwartz comes over to help. Belak now controls. Puck's loose. Sand slides in. He's able to get it out of the zone. Woodbury able to turn it right back in the zone. They touch up for offsides. Schwartz controls. He goes to Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom goes to Talich. He tips it into the zone as Schlotman has it. He goes over to Davis. Davis was on his side of the red line. Unfortunately, that one will go down for icing in the Royals. 46 seconds left in the period. Talbot will take this draw against Rude. Rude tries to win it back to Korkish. That one's intercepted. Rude leaves it to Korkish. Korkish shoots and scores. Little passing play off the half wall. Rude goes to Korkish. Korkish slides into the slot and goes high up over Petruzewski's glove. Big goal with 40, just under 40 ticks left in the period. Make it 4-1 Wolfpack. Grandma Peggy with her salute to the Wolfpack there after that goal. Talich and Talbot here for this neutral zone face-off. Talbot getting a talking to by the linesman. I would assume for trying to skate into that face-off. Royals get that one right on. Voss steers, gets it to Nather. Nather tries to go up the wall. That one's intercepted by Schlotman. Schlotman to Talbot. Talbot walks in, sticked away by Voss. Daly now controls. He tries to go up the wall. That one's kept in by Tarleton. Daly gets his second chance, third chance. Freeman now controls. He goes behind his net. He goes hard around. That one's going to elude Schlotman and go all the way down for icing at 10.3 left in the second. Face-off will be to Voss's left, 10.3. Top line versus top line. Glasgow's versus Rude on the face-off. Glasgow so wins this one back to Schlotman. Schlotman walks. That one's just tipped wide. Not sure if Voss got a piece of that one or if it was just tipped wide, but Wolfpack survived that scare with 5 seconds left. Period ends. Wolfpack up 4-1. We'll get back all the stats if we get back after the second period intermission here. Welcome back for the third. Little housekeeping. Shots on goal that period. Wolfpack had 9. Royals had 7. 2-period total, 19 for the Wolfpack, 16 for the Royals. Again, Saturday, Grandparents' Night. Just a reminder for those coming in attendance. JV will now be playing at 2 o'clock. Varsity's at 12. Slight change. Please pan accordingly. Ready to start the third here. Wolfpack up 4-1. Top line against top line. Corkish and Albert for this one. So it's one to the sidewall. Glasgow's able to tip it by Freeman. Nadler slides over, pinches off Talbot. He tries to go to Corkish. Moss slides in. He goes hard around. Tarleton able to keep it in momentarily. Rude gets it. He goes far side to Moss. Rude actually tracks it down. He shoots that one, goes high over the net, and will escape out to the neutral zone where Dahlstrom will control it. Actually gets all the way back down into his own zone. Dahlstrom heads out. He's pressured by Glasgow, so that's a turned over. Schlaben has it. Tarleton ends up shooting. That one goes high and wide. Schlaben over to recoup. Corkish bumps him. Dahlstrom comes over to help. Talbot ends up getting it. He chips it deep. Rude defensively back in the spot, able to get it and clear it. This one will go icing waved off as Tarleton took his time to get down there. Tarleton and Kaplan battle for it. Tarleton loses his stick. Kaplan bumps Davis. Puck gets out front. Simmers gets it out to the neutral zone. Couch has it. He's bumped off the puck by Glasgow's. Able to recover though. Gets it up into the neutral zone, where Glasgow's ends up stealing it. He tries to go, no one there. Dahlstrom has it. He goes high. That one hit the net, but no whistle. Puck gets out to the neutral zone. Puck's steered into the far corner by the Royals. Dahlstrom tries to go around. Belak keeps that in. McMorrow bodies him up. Talich and Daly now on a 2-on-1. Daly shoots that one, patted away by Petrozewski. Puck gets up to Rudin. Rudin now has it. He goes one-on-one with Berlin. Berlin knocks that one down. He gets that one all the way down though. And icing was called, but that one looked like it never crossed the red line down there. Not sure what happened there. That's happened before, ref in here. It hits that door and doesn't go across the red line. Either way, puck goes back to the neutral zone. Lucas gets this one all the way around. Icing waved off as Woodbury pinched up in there. Glasgow tries to chip it by Lucas. Lucas keeps it in. Gets it as far as the front of the net, but that's then steered out by the Royals. Puck to the neutral zone. Lucas has it. He gets it to the red line, dumps it in. Slavic first back. He gets it up to the half wall. That one's chipped though on Eschweiler's stick. Eschweiler and Glasgow's interchange. Moss slides over and intercepts. 3-on-2 the other way. Moss has it. He goes to Corkish. Corkish tries to go to Rude. That one's knocked down in front by Tarleton. Tarleton tries to lead Eschweiler too far. Icing waved off. Freeman slides over and takes that puck. Moss gets up to Moss. Moss up to Rude. Got 2-on-2 the other way. Moss and Rude interchange. Tarleton knocks that one out of the air. Puck gets up to Freeman at the blue line. Freeman goes on the wall to Rude. That's off his stick into the corner. Tarleton goes hard around. Nadler slides down and is able to keep that in. Loses sight of it momentarily as Rude slides over. Kaplan controls. He turns, fires. That's deflected out front. Puck gets out to the neutral zone. Dump back in. Wolfpack touch up. Tarleton's first on it. He's pressured by Daly. Tarleton all the way down. Freeman had stepped up, so icing waved off. Schwartz has it. He leaves it for Kaplan. Kaplan stops, reverses. He reverses the puck to Schwartz. Schwartz now leads the rush up. He goes up to Talich. Talich tries to go to Daly. That one's intercepted. Schwartz though on the recovery. gets it to, he leaves it for Talbot. Talbot's content to get it deep in the zone. Puck squirts out. McMorrow leaves it for Daly. Daly has it. He tries to go deep. Woodbury able to get out of the zone as Glasgow sidesteps to Schwartz. Schwartz is going to get a slash here. 12:49 left in the period. Scores in progress. Maple Grove leading St. Thomas 3-0. Roseville's losing to Cretin 1-0. Minnetonka 6-0 over Prior Lake. Lakeville South beating Farmington 2-0. Andover 6-1 over Blaine. Face-off will be here to Voss's right. Woodbury wins that draw. Schlaben snakes around the top of the circle. That one's blockered away by Voss. Corcus controls. He gets it up to Rude. Rude now shorthanded. Chips it deep. He's first on it. Glasgow eventually takes control of the puck here. He leaves it for Schlappen. Schlappen chips it back to Glasgow. Right back to Schlappen. Schlappen goes up to Talbot. He tips it deep in the zone. Voss will play this one to the corner where it tips over Talbot's stick. Glasgow's controls. He tries to tip it or fire on net as Olsen just tips it wide. Moss is able to get that one off his backside. He gets it eventually to the blue line and dumps it all the way down. As this one goes on Petraszewski. Lucius now controls it. He takes a bump from Freeman at the blue line. Sanders, and he tries. That's knocked down by Eschweiler. Second effort by Kaplan. That one gets out to the neutral zone where the Royals regroup and turn it back in. As Belak heads up, he's bumped off the puck by Kaplan. Now Freeman has it. He's able to get it all the way down. That one rolls in on Petraszewski. That one's left for Davis. Davis gets up to Belak. Belak flutters it. McMorrow soccer styles that one up to Talich. Talich has got to step on Belak. That one's right out front. Steered away by Petraszewski, and Woodbury clears out the neutral zone. Lucas able content to just get that one deep into the zone. Woodbury quick up. That hops over Simmer's stick. And we'll go down for icing with 11:11 left in the period. 22 seconds left in the penalty. Face-off will be back to Petraszewski's left. Dallas will take this off at his own face-off against Lucius. Lucius able to control himself. He goes wide. That one's intercepted by Lucas. He's able to get it deep in the zone. Belak will now hold in control. He goes up to Lucius. That's off his heel. Lucius and Berlin race. Lucius ends up beating that one. Simmers has it. He shoots that one right on. Lucius able to tip it, but that one's tipped high and out over the net. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Stasio take this against Lucius. Lucius wins this one back. Belak has it. He goes wide to Davis. Davis has that one right on, and Voss smothers it. Some pushing and shoving out front, but nothing will be called. As the penalty expires to the Wolfpack on that whistle. 10:46 left in the period. Wolfpack holding that 4-1 lead. Corcus will take this against Lucius. Whistles everywhere as the backside guys creep in. This one trickles onto Voss. He's able to smother. We'll redo this one. This one goes to the not quite half wall. Lucius able to control that loose puck. Gets a backhand on. Voss steers into the corner. Corcus now controls. He goes up. Tried to hit Rude. That was deflected out front by Simmers off his shin pad. Lucius tries to go back up to the point. Puck hits the neutral zone. That one's knocked down momentarily by Rude, but Rude putting the pressure on Simmers. Puck squirts out from Talich. Tries to hit Corcus, no one there. Or try to hit Kaplan. Kaplan can whack on Belak. Belak gets in. He shoots through the screen of Dahlstrom. That one's chested by Voss, and he covers for the whistle. 10:03 left. Face off will be to Voss's right. Schlauben able to get that puck. Shot wide though. Battle in the corner, 2-on-2. Puck eventually squirts out to Nather. Nather gets over to Young. Young goes off to Talich. Talich takes a bump and knocked down. Nather over to Quick. Petruzewski steers that pad to the side. Young tries to get out front. That one's patted away. Puck gets up to Eschweiler. Eschweiler gets the batted down attempt. Tries to go between Freeman. Freeman able to use his feet to keep that one out. Puck evades. We got a 2-3-on-1 the other way as Estasio comes in. Estasio shoots gloves. Saved by Petruzewski. Estasio held off as long as he could. Defenseman slid down in front of him, cut that passing lane off, and Estasio attempted to go up high glove. Petruzewski able to nab that one out of the air. Sand will take this drop. Gets Corlitz. Sand wins this one. Woodbury able to get a stick though before D'Estasio gets a clean shot off. Puck gets out to the neutral zone and Woodbury able to get it deep into the zone. Berlin will be first on the puck. He's bumped. Gets it up to McMorrow. McMorrow goes to D'Estasio. D'Estasio to Lucas. Lucas gets as far as the red line. Puck quick turned over. D'Estasio has control. He leaves it for Berlin. Berlin will wait behind his net. He goes hard up. Gets it up to the red line. McMorrow tips it deep as they go for a line change. Tarleton able to control it, get through a couple stick checks from the Wolfpack, gets as far as the top of the circle, and then that's knocked down. Tarleton then bumps Korkish. Korkish looks like he took a stick up high. Rude though controls it, gets it to Moss. Moss turns, reverses it down to Korkish. Korkish ridden off by Richter. He leaves it for Talich though. Talich now snoops in. Rude tries to throw it out front. That's off Petruzewski. Puck in the crease. That one's out. Glasgow's now in a race. He's able to first get on the puck. He tries to get it up under Dahlstrom. Voss able to tip that one away. Puck gets up to the half wall as Daly tips it into the neutral zone. Woodbury quick on the return as Glasgow goes to Hans Olsen. Olsen tips it by Dahlstrom. Talich first on the puck though. He goes to Schwartz. Center attempted the referee state. Puck gets to Daly. Daly gets it up to Kaplan. He's content to get it deep into the zone. Kaplan and Davis fight for it. That one's won by Davis. He gets it though all the way around outside the reach of Nather and go down for icing with 7:24 left. Lucius versus D'Estasio here. Puck one back to the blue line. Freeman able to keep and turn to get it deep. Slavik has that one bump over his stick. D'Estasio able to content to get it deep. Schlauben over. He now escapes. He's around to one Wolfpack defender. D'Estasio bumps him and able to knock the puck off his stick. D'Estasio then gets it as far as the blue line where Slavik is. D'Estasio intercepts. He's knocked down. Puck gets up to Freeman. Freeman content to get it down. That one goes over McMorrow. McMorrow and Lucius battle. Schlotman gets it up to the blue line, where the Royals get it out to center. Slavik gets it as far as the blue line. Sand intercepts. He spins. He's walled off. Nather controls. Nather goes to Bailey. Bailey spins out of it. He tries to tip it to Bonin. Fourth line getting a little action here. As Nather controls. He tries to go hard up the wall. That one's just on the outreach of Young's stick. Face off will be back to Voss's left as that one goes down for icing. 6:19 left in the third. Like Eschweiler will take this draw against Rude. This one's right out to Glasgow. That one's shot, deflected by the defense out front, goes harmlessly to the corner. Nice little set play by Woodbury, unable to connect. Rude now escapes with it. He goes to Lucas. Lucas back to Rude. Rude in. That's shot high over Petrzuski's blocker. Lucas keeps it. Rude tries to go to Moss. That's deflected by a couple of defenders. Petrzuski sliding around. Woodbury able to get it up through center. Eschweiler now controls. He goes in. That's going to be offsides. Eschweiler realizes it. Now we'll go back and touch up. That'll give Wolfpack a free control as Korkish goes to Lucas. Lucas tries to go to Rude. Belak steps up. Belak now turns and gets it up to Alberts. Alberts stick battle with Berlin. Moss now tries to steal it away from Eschweiler. Talich able to knock it down. Talich leaves it for Rude. Rude walks in. That one's deflected away and up into the netting. Looked like that one hit off of Davis there. 5:14. Face-off will be deep in the Royal zone. The Petrzuski's left. Talich will win this drawback. Gets it to Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom content to get it deep behind the net. Davis and Talich battle behind the net. Belak slides in. He's bumped by Daly. Daly spins on him. Daly goes back to Talich. Talich is up. Schwartz had slid down the half wall and passes just out of his reach. Dahlstrom now back. He's got pressure from Hansen. Dahlstrom gets it down. That'll go all the way on to Petrzuski, icing weight off. Davis is first back. He gets it as far as the blue line. Puck was whistled for offsides at the blue line. 4:39 left in the third. I guess they're going to call a hand pass on that one, even though the Wolfpack didn't touch it. It's an interesting move. Referee discussion. Young take this to Glasgow. Glasgow didn't come set, so he'll be kicked out. This one's one to the half wall where Olsen gets to the point. That one's steered wide. Nadler first on. He reversed it. Intercepted by Talbot. Younger bodies him. Glasgow tries to get out front. Nice body check there by Nadler. Puck chipped by Schlappman. Blue partner over there quick. Talbot on the up to Olsen. Olsen shoots. That goes off Freeman's shin pads. Rude and Talbot battle. That one's spun off. Korkus tried to leave it for Nadler as the bodies are down. That one's rang off the pipe by Schlappman and out of play. Wolfpack got caught with four guys on the side of the ice, and there were three Royals to one defender out in front. Luckily for the Wolfpack, that one rang off the pipe and out of play. Face-off will be to Voss's right. 3:54 left in the period. Lucius for Sand here. This one's one to the half wall. Sand will recover. Chips it to Lucas. Lucas gets it back to Sand. Sand with the head of steam gets to the red line. He gets it deep. Petrzuski will knock that one down. McMorrow will be first on the puck. He and Richter battle. Sand comes over to help. Lucius now in there for the Royals. 2-on-2. Wolfpack content probably just to leave this one up the wall to kill more time. Face-off will go out to the neutral zone. The referees deem Wolfpack caused that stoppage. Talich will take this neutral zone draw against Lucius. That one's won back by Lucius to Tarleton. Tarleton controls. He goes to Richter. That hops over his stick. He's able to control though and get it up to Lucius. Lucius then chips it up to Simmers. Simmers now walks in. That one's right on. Boss glove save. Some jousting out front between Lucius and Berlin. Cooler heads prevail. Off a little tangled up scrum with Rudin and Kaplan into the corner. 3:13 left. Face off will be to Voss's right. Talich and Lucius again in this draw. This time Talich wins it back. Lucius though able to be first on the puck. Lucas able to tip it away from him as he chips up the wall to Talich. Talich slides that one slowly in. Petruzewski steers it to the right. Kaplan goes hard around behind the net. Lucius will able to control. He chips it by Talich. Rudin gets it to the red line and dumps it in and takes a tumble for his efforts. Lucas now up. He goes to Daly, that's off his stick, intercepted by Bilak. Eventually, Talich gets control of it and dumps it in the corner. Moss races in. He beats Davis to the puck. Moss spun around by Bilak. He's up quick, though, and gets it to Korkish. Korkish tries to get a Rude. That's out of his reach. Schwartz quick back on it. Quick recovery. He goes off the wall. Moss able to tip it in. Wolfpack off sides, but there. Puck take deep into the Wolfpack zone as Glaskaus and Schwartz battle. Glaskaus able to muscle by Schwartz. Moss takes his man to the wall, but puck escapes and Woodbury able to quick control. Eschweiler brings that one in. Back pass, though, is offsides. 2:02 left. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Talbot and Young here for this offensive or neutral zone face-off. Sounds like we got battling radios going here. Nonetheless, puck gets to the red line. Woodbury able to control and get that one back in. Nadler and Talbot battle along the half wall. Bailey comes to help. He bodies off Talbot. Young slides in. Puck eventually gets to Davis. He fires it wide. Bilak slides in. He's knocked down by Bonin. Puck gets to Bonin. That one's to there. Young able to chip it out into the zone. That'll go all the way down on Petruzewski. Petruzewski leaves it for Davis. He's pressured by Young. Puck eventually gets out to Petruzewski out front. He jumps on that loose puck and squeezes it. 1:26 left in the period. Face-off will be to Petruzewski's left. Korolets wins this one drawback and gets it up to Eschweiler. Eschweiler tips it, but it was on his side of the red line. Icing waved off. Eschweiler and Nadler battle. Freeman and Sand come to help. Sand goes high off the glass. That one's chipped out. Schlotman able to keep it and hold. He gets it back in. Touch up ice. Offsides waved off. As they touch up. Puck goes deep into the zone as Freeman has it. He chips it over to Nadler. Nadler goes wide to Sand. That's off his foot. Hanson able to steal. He gets it down to Korolets. Wolfpack able to intercept this. Nadler has it. He gets it up to McMorrow. McMorrow tries to tip it to Estasio. Woodbury able to recover as both teams make changes. Freeman goes off the wall. Young able to get that out to center. Bailey gets into the zone as he takes a bump as Schlotman controls the puck. He goes to Slavic. Slavic goes to Simmers. Simmers leaves it for Lucius. Lucius gets to the red line, gets it deep. Lucius and Lucas battle. Puck gets to the half wall where Bonin has it. Berlin reverses it as the horn sounds. Wolfpack win this one 4-1. Pretty quiet third period. Wolfpack did enough to stem the tide at the end of the second and hold off any chance the Royals had. Wolfpack again are back in action Saturday. JV be at 2, varsity be at noon. We'll be